Welcome to the Bulldogs Coaches Show, featuring Howe Athletic Director and Head Coach Zack Hudson.
Coach, we enter week 3 of the football season, but we're reminded of the tragedies of 9/11. Where were you, and what do you remember about that day?
I remember it pretty well because my uncle was in the Pentagon at the time, and I was in an office building in Dallas, and immediately got in my truck and drove to Waxahachie to my grandfather, and it took about 24 hours for us to get in contact with him. So it was a pretty interesting day for our family, but our family came out, okay. But it's a day I'll never forget.
We'll jump right on into football. 44-16 win last week over Sacred Heart. 2-0 for the first time since 2010. Got to be kind of happy about that.
It is. We're playing well. We've got to get better to compete in our district. The good thing is, we're able to pull off 2 wins, and at the same time get better. You can't replace a win.
Hawthorne had 4 rushing touchdowns last week. That puts him among elite category with, I think, only the 16th player in school history to score 4. That's kind of rewarding for that young man.
It is. He's a great young man. He's put a lot of effort into the program since I've been here, so I can't complain one bit. He deserves all the credit.
I know you're particularly probably happy with the 16 points that's been allowed so far this season, another shutout in the second half last week.
I am. I felt like last week we should have held them to at least 8. We had just some blown coverages, and that cost us a touchdown there. But our defense is very young, but they're playing hard, and when you play hard, that's irreplaceable.
We'll talk about Lindsay now, tonight's opponent. They're back-to-back district champions in what is now Class 2A. Talk about them a little bit.
They're always going to be a tough team. You can catch them in 5 years, and they're going to be the same tough team. They're going to have big kids. They have big linemen, and they got some kids that are going to try to run you over. Their defense is solid. Their offense is they lost quite a bit on their offense as far as their backfield goes that they relied on last year, but at the same time, they're the same type kids. They're going to run downhill, and they're going to try to run you over.
Coach Charles Bowles, known for his multiple offensive set. What do you think you'll see from their offense?
It's going to look the same on both sides. A lot of running, a little bit of passing here and there, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to pass a little more just due to the success that Sacred Heart had a little bit there in the second quarter, but because they are able to do that. But saying that, the best thing they do is pull their guards and get their big guys out in front and try to run you over.
They have 8 returning starters on defense. That's what they hang their hat on this season, as their defense.
It is, but you got to score points to win, and they've taken some kids off of defense to make their offense better, and so they're a good equal team across the board, and so it'll be a good matchup once again.
Homecoming, is it a coach's nightmare?
Absolutely. It's our administration does a good job of not letting it affect us too much. The things they do is before the game and not during the game and things like that. So, our school district does a good job of that, so it doesn't affect us too much.
This has been the Bulldogs Coaches Show, featuring Howe Athletic Director and Head Coach Zack Hudson.